Jamaican government has disrespected its own people. The first point is a quick point, and I made a video on it yesterday. It's that they don't have access to the beaches. Literally 1% of Jamaica's beaches are accessible to the average Jamaican person. The rest are owned by private places and private resorts, hotels, this type of thing. And it literally means Jamaicans have less than 1% of the entire coastal landscape to go and enjoy their time on. It's literally their country. The second thing is limitations to land ownership in general residencies. The government literally gave them nothing after the abolition of slavery in the 1800s. So slavery ended, but large amounts of this land, large amounts of these property were just given back to the slave owners and bought by them. This made it extremely hard for black independent farmers to make it in Jamaica at the time, and it shifted the industries many black people had to work in. 3 is the quality of education. Whilst education is very prevalent in Jamaica, the quality is declining massively. Educational resources and the funding behind them is decreasing, and guess who's to blame? The government, like in most countries. Essentially, the classism is insane, and if you are a certain socio-economic status, you're going to stay that way for the rest of your life in 99.9% of cases, which is extremely unfortunate and doesn't give young people much hope. The fourth point is the corruption with the police force, one of the most corrupt police forces in the Caribbean, if not the most corrupt police force. Literally a policing system that doesn't have any policies, any real rules. It's about what the police want to do when they want to do it, and they are massively underpaid. And underpaid police officers leads to one thing: corruption and bribery. Certain areas in Kingston, more so than Montego Bay, but still in Montego Bay, can be extremely dangerous. And I actually spoke to an aid worker on the plane to Jamaica who was telling me about some of the monstrosities he has seen in the darker parts of the cities where things can happen at night. And the fifth and final thing is the lack of funding into healthcare. The Jamaican healthcare system isn't the worst in the world. After all, there is a slightly better system than the USA, but how can you get worse than the USA's healthcare system? It's massively underfunded again. And with the Jamaican government, when they get all this money from tourism, you do wonder where that money's going, and it is quite troubling. A terrible police system, a lack of opportunity, a lack of education, a lack of healthcare, a literal lack of access to residencies and beaches and local areas. Come on, guys, this is terrible. The Jamaican people are such legends, and I don't understand how they can maintain this positive, incredible attitude, even to tourists, when the government are disrespecting them and making their lives extremely hard. So I have to say, credit to you Jamaican people for being so positive, but your government is massively flawed.